was a special night in Reading this weekend as some of the Philadelphia Flyers' greatest players brushed the dust off their skates and hit the ice once again.
Well, that was the first time I put my gear on since last June, winning the Stanley Cup. So it was awesome. Actually, 2 months ago when I was asked to show up here and play one of these alumni games, I was like, okay, I can probably do it. But now when I played it and seeing these guys in the room and hearing these hockey talk and seeing all the fans out there, it was special. And I'm really happy that I did it.
Well, it's just nice to get out on the ice with those guys. I'm just fortunate that they invited me here. You know, you got wide variety of ages out there, and I think everybody's having fun, and that's what it's all about.
From Broad Street bullies and Stanley Cup champions to the team's most recent alumni, players from every decade of Flyers hockey couldn't help but go down memory lane in front of a sold-out crowd at Santander Arena.
You know, I've heard about the Reading Royals, but I didn't know coming here what the response was going to be from the fans towards the Flyers. So to jump on the ice for warm-up, to see the whole building packed already, that was I had chills. You know, it felt like another regular NHL games going back on the ice. It was very cool and amazing from the fans to show up in such a big number.
I didn't know what to expect. You know, I'd never been here, but once I get in and I was walking around the rink, and it's a beautiful rink. I really liked it. And then taking a warm-up, seeing it's going to be a full house, I was like, wow. Only Philly and surroundings of Philly can do it, because it's special. It shows how much Flyers fans and they appreciate hockey and they're diehard fans. So it was great.
Split into Team Orange and Team White, Danny Briere took the spotlight, scoring 2 goals to lift the Orange team to a 9-4 victory. A surreal moment for Briere, sharing the ice with Hall of Famers like Bob Clarke and Bernie Perron.
It was a lot of fun, you know, and you got to remember that you're playing for fun, and we had so many different generations. So it was so cool to have those guys from the '70s dress up and come out and play. I had a big thrill seeing guys like Bobby Clarke and Bob Kelly and Joe Watson being on the ice. I mean, it's a special moment, spending time with them too off the ice. You know, it was really special night.
Not only was this a chance for Flyers fans to come out and see their favorite players from over 5 decades of Flyers hockey, it also gave the organization a chance to celebrate their affiliation with not only the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, but the Reading Royals as well.
You know, hockey in this area is really good. The fans are really into it. Whether it's the Flyers, you know, I live in Hershey, so I kind of liked it when the Royals were affiliated with the Bears. Now they're with the Phantoms. I think it's good that the Flyers put on events like this in the area to get the fans to know, you know, the current players, the prospects, and also the former players.
It's a pleasure coming here. I think Reading is a special place, and I think their fans are very special. And I think it's important for everyone to know that this area here is really great for the game of hockey, and we as an alumni group, we're very proud to come in here and play on a sold-out building. They're great fans, and I think some of the alumni guys didn't quite realize how great of fans they really were than coming here.
Well, like you mentioned, especially because there's so many Flyers fans in this area, to have a team affiliated with the same team, I think it's important, and it's probably going to be even more special for the fans. You might at some point see some players moving up to Allentown and eventually to the Flyers, so you have the chance to see some players that down the road might be playing for your favorite NHL team. So I was really taken aback by how supportive they were, and hopefully we do that again next year.
In Reading, Gwen Begley, 2 Sports.